Bass Pro Shops One Source. Brought to you by Global Outfitters Outdoor University.
Sam Hall here with Global Outfitters Outdoor University. We're here to help you become a better outdoorsman. Whether it's a cook in the kitchen or a cook in the camp, we're going to show you how to prepare an easy meal that's going to make you hero material with your guest. We're cooking wild turkey, and we're cooking a piece of the bird that most people discard. We're cooking the thighs and the drumsticks. Now last spring when we harvested the bird, before I froze it, I took my drumsticks and my thighs, put them in a slow cook crock pot. I used minimal spices. I cooked it down for about 8 to 10 hours until the meat was falling off the bone. I cooled it, deboned it, and put it in freezer bags because I knew I was going to use it this fall. So let's see what is all in our meal and the simple ingredients that I'm using. I'm going to serve the meal with basic minute rice that I'm going to kick up a notch. I'm going to add about a half a tablespoon of dried chives per serving, and I'm going to cook it in with my rice. Going to give my rice a nice look, add that greenery in my rice. It's also going to add to the flavor. I've got some hot sauce that I'm going to serve with my meal. This is an 8-pepper smoked habanero sauce that I make. I'm going to show you how to make this in an upcoming episode. It's very easy to do and awesome flavor. I'm going to serve some carrots with a meal. You can't get any easier than that. And I bought some bread. I've got some everything bagel rolls, and these aren't boiled bagels or do they have an egg wash on them. These are cooked like rolls, so whether you use this or any type of roll goes great with this meal. And then my secret ingredients is Campbell's slow cooker sauces. This is their sweet Korean barbecue sauce. It's got some great Asian flavoring in it, and it makes this meal very simple to make. So all I have to do is put my sauce in a saucepan along with my cooked meat, heat it up. By the time my rice is finished cooking, my meal is ready to go. I'm gonna warm my rolls at the same time. Couldn't be any easier than that. Now if I didn't do my homework, I could take my slow cooker sauce, my raw meat, put it in a slow cook crock pot, cook it by the recipe for 8 to 10 hours, and we get pretty much the same meal. But since I have done my homework, I'm going to get to hunt and fish with my buddies this afternoon, come in with them this evening, prepare a quick meal, and we're not going to be eating at 10 or 11 o'clock at night. And it's also going to be something that's very unique, and I think everybody's going to love. So let's get started. Let me put this together, and I'll be back in a few, and we'll show you what it looks like. Hello and welcome back. Now this is really an easy meal. It has literally only been about 20-25 minutes since I started. You know, my rice, using minute rice, cooks down really quick. Adding the chives to it, it's very special. Put the sauce and my meat in a pan, pretty much bring it to a boil, and turn the heat down, and it's ready to go as well. The bread's warmed up, so let's spoon this stuff up, see how it came out. Got me a nice serving bowl here. Always nice to make a good presentation. I didn't try to stir the meat too much. It was already cooked down. I wanted to keep some of the bigger chunks in there. Wow, the sesame flavoring and some of the Asian spices, and this really comes out nice. Now doesn't that really look awesome? I'm going to spoon up a little bit and see what it tastes like before I serve it to the guests. That is so good. Shame on you if you throw those drumsticks and thighs away in the future after I've shown you a great way to cook a recipe very quickly. Remember, The thighs and the drumsticks on a turkey are tough, so you've got to cook them down slowly. You've got to break that meat down to where it's falling off the bone. And I like to do it before I freeze my meat. That way I can cool the meat down, and I cook it using minimal spices or my favorite spices. I cool it down after it's cooked down tender, freezer bag it, and put it in a freezer to use with recipes when I'm ready. Other than that, freeze that bird uncooked and then use it in those recipes that you use with a crock pot or slow cooker in the future. It's awesome meat. And I promise you, if you do this, you'll find that the breast meat is good. However, there's more flavor in the thighs and the drumsticks than you would ever imagine. So give it a try. And we'll see you next time here on Global Outfitters Outdoor University. Bon appetit.